Welcome, everyone, to a piece of college football history as we crown this season's national champion. There's been so much that's gone into getting here, twists and turns, and now it builds to this, the battle for supremacy. And these two teams have survived the expanded playoff grind. They have battled through a regular season, multiple playoff victories, all sorts of challenges and adversity, and they've arrived at this moment, the battle for that precious trophy. As we'll see the number 2 seed in this playoff, the Florida Gators, taking on another SEC team, the Oklahoma Sooners. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. And this is it. 2 teams enter, 1 team leaves here as national champions. Let's get this going. The kickoff team is out there, and you can feel the energy. 1 game to determine the national championship. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? They start the drive with a quick throw to the left side. And he's shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the first down marker.
We see this all over the country now in college football. Defensive backs staying back a little bit deeper, forcing the quarterback to have to throw things in front. I like the decision here by the quarterback because he gets positive yards. It's a good way of staying ahead of the chains.
second down after that run on the previous play. Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. And the play is good enough for a first down to move the ball to the 44.
When they're throwing the football like this, it is really hard to defend this offense because of the timing of the quarterback with his wide receivers. Another good example of it there for the first down. Makes me harken back to guys like Sam Bradford and Jason White, their Heisman campaigns and the accuracy that they threw the football with. Great example of that right here by this OU quarterback.
And that run is good for first down yardage. A new set of downs for this offense. A quick throw out left, complete. Brought down to crosses midfield to the 46.
And all of our prep work coming into this national championship, I really wondered how this secondary would hold up against this quarterback and this group of receivers. They better be ready to make some adjustments because right now, this quarterback is having his way with him.
And the Sooners will line up on 1st and 10. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. Just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
The gain makes it 2nd and medium. Short pass finds the tight end. Tackle made after a big gain.
Because I don't know if that's a busting coverage or just a mistake by this defense, but the tight end is all alone. Nobody around him, an easy throw for the quarterback, and obviously a huge gain for the offense.
Offense racing down the field. It sets up a 1st and goal inside the 10. And they finally stop him at the 3. The offense really threatening now.
A pretty good push up front here by this offensive line to get some positive yards here. You wonder if they're going to be able to run it in, or they're going to have to spread this defense out and try to find a one-on-one matchup to put the ball through the air for the touchdown.
All right, it's 2nd down and goal now for this offense. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line.
Well, they came very close to punching that one in, and now 3rd down and goal. And if I'm the OC, I challenge my offensive line in that back. I just slam it right back into that A-gap and try to overpower that defensive front.
They break the huddle for 3rd down and goal, and they punch it in from the 1. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Here we go, Chris. Early in the game, opening drive. This is a big decision and really an opportunity to send a message for this offense. Do you go for this close to the goal line and make that statement, or do you settle for 3?
So their first drive of the game, they're going to go for it on 4th down. Aggressive start. And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Oklahoma. Who says you need explosive plays, Kirk? That was a long, winding scoring drive.
And think about this. This is a national championship, and you're able to execute like that against this quality of a defense. And that is a great job by the coordinator and the quarterback being in sync and putting together a heck of a drive.
Went after, up and good. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. Here's the fair catch by the return man. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Takes the handoff and tests the left side. Gets past the tackler into open space now. He stopped out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
Boy, nice first down here by this running back. And what he's doing today makes me reflect on some of the great backs that they've had over the years in Gainesville. Emmitt Smith, arguably one of the best backs, if not the best back in the history of the game. Damian Pierce more recently, but even guys like Eric Rett and Fred Taylor, just really talented running backs with the ability to take it to the house.
Finds that big tight end for a short pass. He's brought down, but not before getting into enemy territory at the plus 47.
The tight end drag route is the perfect option for an offense looking to scheme that position open for some yardage. Perfect execution here for a first down.
Pass complete for a first down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. Handoff to the back. Finding enough space for a solid gain before they stop it.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
They'll run it here. Tackle, but first down.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
The Gators starting a new series here on 1st and 10. They'll give it to the back. Breaks a tackle into the clear. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Give it to the back again. The Gators are on the move here.
Well, the scouting report on this running back was that he is an elite ball carrier, and he is proving to be that here early in this game. These first few carries, not only the strength, but the quickness and acceleration to get upfield and get positive yards on display.
The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Here's the option play. Defense makes the tackle as the final seconds of this first quarter run out. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Handoff in a single back formation. And they stop him at the 4 after an excellent run.
Every now and then we see a really good run. We tend to focus on what other people did in order for that run to happen. What the offensive line did. Maybe the receivers are blocking good on the edge. Sometimes the running back is pretty good too. And on that play, he picked up a lot of yards and made that happen with good effort.
And the Gators trying to punch it in. It's 1st and goal. Now they'll switch it up, looking to throw the ball here. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
Chris, I don't know if it's the hype of the national championship, the timing between the quarterback and his receivers, but they have not been able to get anything going at all here in the first half. And the problem is they're already down in this game. They've got to put the ball through the air and start hitting some passes, or there's no chance they come back and have a chance to win.
Second down and goal upcoming. A run to the left, trying to find pay dirt. Couldn't quite get there, brought down at the 2.
Good job by the offensive line. You get some positive yards, but not quite into the end zone. Now we're going to have a 3rd and goal.
Ball sits at the 2-yard line for 3rd and goal. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. And we're able to get him down.
Tell you what, for a tired defense that's been out on that field for a long time on this drive, what a stop there on 3rd and goal. It brings us to 4th and goal. And as a head coach on the offensive side, when you put together this kind of drive and you're this close inside the 3-yard line, got to come away here with a touchdown.
No hesitation from the head coach. They'll go for it on 4th and goal from the 1. And the quarterback will just sneak it here. Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, Gators. Now they line up to kick the extra point. And the PAT is good. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. And the Sooners offense is back out on the field. The passing game was clicking beautifully in the last drive, right down for a touchdown. Let's see if they can do it again. First play of the drive, he looks left for a completion.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. Take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Second down after that run on the previous play. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Fights off a defender. Legs still, they can't get into the ground. Stopped right near midfield. It'll be a first down.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
See what the call is on 1st and 10. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Quarterback will throw this out of the RPO. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Second down after that run on the previous play. That's a design quarterback keeper. Crosses the 30. They bring him down to the 27. This offense really threatening now.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
First down here, the offense has time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. The Sooners are moving quickly down the field. And he dumps it off to the tight end. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
That's another positive gain here for this offense, and this defensive coordinator is going to have to make some kind of adjustments to get this quarterback out of his rhythm. It's the national championship, man. You've got to take chances and mix up your coverages because right now what you're doing just isn't working.
The Sooners have 1st and 10 here. Brought down at the 5 after the catch. The offense really threatening now. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
And the Sooners line up with a 1st and goal. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Oklahoma.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
And they'll set up now for the extra point drop. The extra point is good, so it's 14-7. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the Florida offense retakes the field. If they want to cut into this lead before halftime, they have to work quickly now. And the single back takes the handoff. And the one moves the ball up to the 33.
Chris, it's pretty surreal to get to the national championship in this day and age of college football when everybody wants to spread you out and throw the football. This offense has been pounding the rock all year long. And here, how about the first half? This back is having a big day.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Scanning the field. It's Fields. Catch made on the right side. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
First down and 10. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Breaks a tackle, and he's got room. Big takeaway. Now looking for a big return. Touchdown, Oklahoma. And the defense joins the party with a pick six. Well, the takeaway and the touchdown, that is just a dream play for any defender, Kurt.
Well, let's start with the interception. I just love the fact that he got his eyes turned around, found the football, and then has the athletic ability to be able to secure it. Then he goes back to high school running back days and shows what he can do with the ball in his hands and takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Beautiful thing.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get his top and preserve that momentum. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. And the Gators offense retakes the field. Not a whole lot of time remaining before halftime to cut into this lead. Scanning the field. It's Fields. Finds an open target on the left side. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Chris, we get so caught up in these wide receivers and their playmaking ability and getting them the ball in space. Right, the defense has to pay attention to them. Often too much attention opens up an underneath drag route like this, and quarterback makes a good read. Nice first down.
New set of downs for the offense. First and 10. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Well, the offense coordinator with the right call, trying to take a shot there, but just poor execution. They couldn't come up with a big play. Let's see if the coach tries it again later, or maybe in the second half.
Second down after the incompletion. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Oh, the deep ball caught at the 25. A huge gain moves the ball to the plus 22. Great scoring position now.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
The Gators will have first and 10 here. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Looking to set up a screen pass here. They finally tackle him down at the 1 after that catch and run. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. That's their first timeout. First and goal. A good chance to chip away at the lead before halftime. They'll try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
What a job by this defense. They would simply not relent. Incredible effort.
Second down and goal. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown, Florida.
Chris, we're still early in this football game. We're in the second quarter. It's a critical touchdown to get their confidence to believe that they can come back and still win this game.
The extra point is good. Down by a touchdown, 21-14. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. We'll call for the fair catch here. Here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? Off the play fake on first down. Running out of time in the pocket. They bring the heat and get him behind the line.
The defender did not bite on the fake at all. They were in pass rush mode the entire time. Before halftime.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Going for a big play downfield. The catch is made for a huge pickup. No stopping him. Takes it all the way. Touchdown, Oklahoma.
That's playing to the echo of the whistle here in this first half. They just keep pouring it on. Why not just continue to be aggressive? It's worked out so far for them. What a big lead they've worked up now here in this first half.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Sooners will kick it off to begin the second half. That one bounces through the end zone. So $25. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. Pass is caught right near the sideline. What a catch. Does get the foot down.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
The game moves the ball past the 40, sets up another 1st and 10. He's going to hand this off. Solid run, tackled at the 45-yard line.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Gain makes it second and medium. Dropping back, it's Fields. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Big gain, moves the ball into enemy territory. They'll spot it down near the 31.
I love how this quarterback is finding this slot receiver. Not only is he tough to handle, but it's what he's doing after the catch. He has such wiggle and quickness. He's tough to bring down, and you see more positive yards after the catch here.
The Gators getting set on 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. He's looking to scramble. He breaks free. That's a strong run. They finally tackle him down at the 4.
Well, here's a quarterback that just takes control for himself, picking up some nice yards when nothing else is there. This guy's a real threat.
A chance to get right back into this football game. It's 1st down and goal. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. He powers into the end zone. Touchdown, Gators. That's a crucial score. Let's see if they can build momentum and complete this comeback.
Well, I know they're still trailing, but that score is a great first step in trying to break down this lead. You don't want to leave it all to the 4th quarter when the pressure really intensifies and you have limited time.
Returner decides to fair catch this. Okay, so here comes the Oklahoma offense back on the field. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or will the defense come up with a stop? First play of the drive, they look to the right. Tackled at the 40. That'll earn a fresh set of downs.
Chris, just a great throw here. Surgical and precise and doing what they need to do to be able to pick up that first down and keep this Oklahoma offense on the move.
Game moves the ball to the 40. It'll be 1st down. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Hits the running back in the flat.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Makes it 2nd and short. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the 1st down. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. Caught over the middle. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Well, he continues to have time to throw the football, and he makes this defense pay for it. Now, they realized coming into this game they had to take away his ability to throw the football downfield, but it's the receivers and their plays after the catch that's really giving them a hard time.
A completion good for a 1st down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. It's a short completion to the big tight end. Tackle made at the 24-yard line. This offense really threatening now.
That's another accurate throw by this quarterback. And Chris, when we did our prep to get ready for the national championship, we all knew that this quarterback potentially could have a big day. But I didn't expect him to get into this kind of zone. This guy cannot miss just having one of those dream performances.
The Sooners begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Able to pick up just a couple of yards. That's good run defense.
You know, in that era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. He's going to take off here. And they get him down, but that's a solid game there to move the sticks using his feet.
Man, nothing is more aggravating for a defensive coordinator than this right here. You've got him. You got a chance to make a play on him, take him out of his rhythm, but instead, this guy gets away from that pressure, tucks it, and picks up some big yards.
And the Sooners looking to cap the drive here. It's 1st and goal. First and goal, handoff. And they'll make it into the end zone. Touchdown, Oklahoma.
And that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a 3rd or a 4th later today.
So they'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And this one will be fair caught. And the Florida offense retakes the field. They scored a touchdown on their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. Looking for his big tight end. And he pulls in the catch. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
Nice play action call here by this offensive coordinator. You know, you can freeze those linebackers just for a split second. Usually that's going to give you enough room to be able to get that tight end behind them. And if the quarterback can make a nice tight throw like this, pick up some big yards.
And looking to throw now on first down. And it's complete downfield. He's taken down, but that's a nice gain. They'll spot the ball now at the 35. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. They'll try the option play here. Ball carrier brought down. What is the final play of this third quarter? Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Send the back in motion. Back to throw. It's Fields. He's moving out of the pocket now. He's got his man wide open. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. And the replay booth has signaled they want to stop and have another look at this one. Looks like they got the ruling on the field right the first time. They confirm it with the review. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Quarterback drops back. Running back grabs it on a screen. And the tackle is made. The screen pass there produces a solid gain. And the Gators hustle to the line to run the hurry up. They'll try to run it with the option. He'll pitch it. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Florida. Lining up to try the extra point. The extra point is good. Cuts it to a 7-point game, 35-28. Now they get set to kick it away. And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. Offense is back on the field. Suddenly, this is a tighter game. You'd love to build a drive, choose some clock. How aggressive will they get with the play call? Pressure is coming. He's going to be brought down by that ferocious pass rush. Nice sack.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
So this offense faces a 2nd and 15. The O-line needs to regroup. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? From the gun, he looks for an open man. Pressured and dropped back at the 8-yard line.
Interesting call here by the defense in their dime set with 6 defensive backs. Instead of manning up and applying pressure on the receivers, they sit back, make it tougher on the quarterback, make him have to read their zone coverage. He gets confused and allows the defensive line to get to the quarterback.
They'll punt it from inside their own 10. And here's the return now from midfield. And the coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. And the Gators offense retakes the field. That's a design quarterback keeper. And he stopped after gaining 4 yards, so 2nd and 6. And now the handoff. And that run produces a decent gain.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Here we go. 3rd down and 1. Gut check time on both sides. Try and muscle for the 1st down. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Good job up front by that offensive line, getting a good push to be able to allow the back to pick up this 1st down. This is an important drive for this offense. Now that they got a 1st down, they can open up this playbook and keep attacking this defense.
The Gators with 1st and 10 here. And he's tackled after the catch.
Well, anytime an offensive coordinator calls a wide receiver screen, he's trying to get offensive linemen out in front of the receiver to create a wall so that receiver can pick a lane to run through. How about the defense here, though? That's called team pursuit and swarming to the football. They didn't give him any lanes, so not much yards downfield for the receiver.
That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up 3rd down.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
One of the biggest plays we've had so far. 3rd down, and the crowd really getting into it. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that 1st down marker. Here we are late in a 1-score game, but they're going to go for it on 4th down. Back to throw. It's Fields. Caught quickly. Tackled at the 28. This offense threatening now. Another 1st down. And we've reached the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to steal a late game comeback victory. They continue to march toward a game-tying touchdown. It's 1st and 10. Testing the right side here. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
Another positive gain by this back. I'm telling you, between the offensive line sustaining blocks and this back's vision and ability to explode into that 2nd level of this defense, this guy is having a monster day in the biggest stage of all in the national championship.
Offense sets up for play number 8 on this drive. Single back takes the handoff. The Gators pick up enough yardage for a 1st down.
Well, this defense is going to have to mix up some looks because this back has had a monster day in the national championship. Running inside, running outside. The defense has got to do a good job locking in on him to negate his big play ability.
1st and 10 play coming up. Takes the handoff, and he'll head left. Can he reach the end zone? And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Gators.
Well, that combination of size and speed gets him into the end zone to tie this game up, Chris. Here we are in the national championship, and these guys are an extra point away from taking the lead.
Now here comes the point after attempt. The PAT is up and good, and we are all tied here in the final quarter. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. And the Oklahoma offense is back on the field. How do you play this now? Do you call a conservative play and just wait for overtime, or try to make something happen and win it in regulation? But the play loses yardage. Very tough second down coming up now.
Just a tremendous play here by the corner. Yeah, the offense does complete the pass, but the corner comes up, makes a nice form tackle while driving that offensive player back in the process.
After the loss on first down, it's second and long from the 22. Here's the snap, looking to throw. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. Touchdown, Oklahoma. And they take the lead in the fourth quarter.
Great job here by this quarterback on this read. I thought he might try to get the ball to the receivers. Instead, he sees the matchup that he wants, finds that big tight end, and they get the go-ahead score here late in the game.
PAT is up and good. They lead by a touchdown here in the fourth quarter. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. And here's the fair catch by the return man. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. Here we go. They need a touchdown. They got some time to work with here. They got to be precise and manage the clock wisely. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. And a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
This is why offenses drill down on the 2-minute drill year-round. You want to have quarterbacks and wide receivers completely dialed in on down and distance, and especially the clock. You got to get out of bounds when you can to preserve it. They do a really good job of that right here.
It's a short completion of the tight end. He's brought down, but a solid gain moves the ball across midfield to the 41.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
They bring him down to the 25. They're moving closer and closer to the red zone.
How many times have we seen this late in the fourth quarter? Because you know the pass rush is going to get after him. They get upfield. They have a great pass rush. What do they create? Space and running lanes. And he takes off and picks up some nice yards.
This could be a dramatic finish, marching toward a tying touchdown. It's 1st and 10. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
And the Gators are in the red zone now. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. And a timeout taken by the offense with 19 seconds remaining.
Ooh, how about that offensive line? That's just getting a hat on a hat, opening just enough room for the back to be able to get through there for a big gain.
Big opportunity for the offense to tie this game up in the fourth quarter. It's 1st and goal. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. The Gators come to the line in the hurry up. And the offense takes timeout to stop the clock with just 11 seconds remaining. Second and goal for the offense. Looking to pass this time. Quarterback escapes the pocket. And he makes it into the end zone. Touchdown, Florida. And a timeout stops the clock with just 7 seconds remaining in the game. And now the point after try to tie the game heading to halftime. And that PAT gives us a tie ball game here in the final quarter. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. On the handoff, they'll test the right side here. Breaking free at the 35. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39. And a timeout is taken with just 1 second remaining in the game. First down here for this offense. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Here's a shot toward the end zone. Oh, and it's intercepted. Terrible mistake late in the game. Look out, he's got some space. So that takeaway will end regulation play, but we've got more football coming up. So here comes our first play of overtime. We'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground.
I like that you trust your running back and you're still trying to run the football. You got to be careful. You get into overtime, this defense is thinking not just stop this runner, but try to rip that ball out as well.
The Gators are in the red zone now. Same tailback, another carry. And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. That stings for the offense. Penalty will cost him 10 yards. Takes the handoff again. And they tackle him, but a nice pickup on that running play.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave him a chance at a really nice gain.
That run sets up an important third down call for this offense. Dropping back, it's Fields. Receiver makes the grab. It's a touchdown as they jump on top here in overtime. And now for the crucial extra point to push the lead to 7 in OT. PAT makes it a 7-point lead. Now the offense will spend a timeout to get everybody organized. Can't afford a mistake at this moment. So pressure on this offense here in overtime. They must score a touchdown to stay alive. Off the RPO, caught to the right. And a nice first down gain there. They get him down, but very close to the first down marker. And that completion, Kirk, puts him over 300 yards passing today.
Yeah, anytime a quarterback has a day like this, really it all has to come together with the offensive line play, the receivers running these great routes, and he's just in sync. He's kind of in that zone right now, and he'll be the first one to tell you how much his teammates have helped him out today.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. He went for it, and he gets it on the scramble. That is deflating for this defense.
I really like this call by this offense on second and short. Looking to maybe take a shot downfield. Nobody is open, so instead, he's able to just tuck it, run, and pick up a nice first down.
Now here comes the bunch formation. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Now they'll run it on the toss. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. You snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here. So here comes a crucial third down play. They have 2 plays to make this, needing a touchdown to stay in the game. And he's into the end zone for a touchdown. And now a decision. Do you kick the PAT or go for 2 and the win? This back cannot be stopped. He is writing his own chapter in championship game history here tonight.
Chris, can you think of a time where we've seen a back have this kind of dominating performance in a national championship game? I mean, it's been some time. This guy's running hard and just so much fun to watch.
So here we go. What a moment as they set up for the 2-point conversion to try to win this game right now. And he's in there. They gamble and get it to win the game. What a call.